Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hello. Welcome to Thursday here on the KVJ show. I believe tomorrow night is going to be another game night with Jaybird and Denny's. Jaybird has lost the last 2 weeks, obviously. That's why he's in the bikini top right now.
We're just trying to have some fun. People go, why are you guys doing this? It's stupid. I get it. It's dumb. We're just trying to... Look.
It's stupid, but it's fun.
We're just trying to have some fucking fun over here.
You've always been stupid.
Yes.
You're not doing this just during Corona.
Exactly.
So step off.
I get it.
Let this man be stupid.
We're not allowed to go out and do much.
Yeah.
We're just trying to put a little smile.
Somebody sent this in, said, I think I've seen 20 years into the future. If you're watching KVJ TV.
Oh, it's a much older man on Miami Beach.
I think that might be, is that Miami Beach or Fort Lauderdale Beach?
Where either one.
Yeah.
He's got a big beer belly and he's wearing a bikini.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is possibly my future.
Yeah. So there you
He's
go.
got a walker. I know I'm not going to be walking upright, but if I make it to that age,
Yeah. Not going to be walking upright.
I'm already walking like
That guy's awesome.
He's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
God bless that man.
Love it. Gotta love South Florida. That's what you get. And Steve sent this in, Biker Steve. He said, I thought of Jaybird when I saw this, the way he's talking about fitness. It's a meme here. It says, yeah, I'm into fitness. Fitness whole pizza in my mouth.
I have a shirt that has the same thing with a taco.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it.
That's always a lot of fun.
Great stuff.
There you go. Yeah, these people who are doing the fitness stuff. I said on Monday, I'm like, I get on it. And I haven't gotten on it yet.
One of my neighbors, they are this couple. They both are just great looking. And they don't have an ounce of fat on their body. And they work out together every single day, sometimes twice a day. And they're like pushing each other.
Yeah.
And they just look so perfect. It's so fucking annoying. It's so annoying.
It's just tough. I've done the workout thing for a long time, but I never loved it. Where I was like, gosh, I can't wait to get to the gym and this is going to be awesome.
You feel good because you got it done because it's the right thing to do for your body.
Always that. So often I pull to the gym, I'm like, man, I wish I could just jump in a time machine and pop 1 hour later and just be done with it.
Do some more fucking tries.
Yeah. So when left to lazy times, Kev's gotten lazy. I'm not feeling it yet.
Can you see a difference in your body or your stomach at all?
No, my diet's tight. So, and to me, and that's the thing. That's why I tell people it is legitimately 80% diet.
It's true.
I agree.
I've been to a point where my diet, I thought I needed to eat more calories than I did. And I'm like, I am busting my ass and I still got a gut, or I'm like, I got more fat on me than I want, or something like that. And I wasn't necessarily happy with my body. And I was kicking my ass every day for an hour. And that's where, honestly, right now, I'm just eating really tight. And I'm okay with it. My stomach's I don't have a six-pack by any means, but...
You don't have a Jaybird either.
Yeah, with the shirt on, I'm doing all right. And if I got back at it, probably in, a couple months, you'd be like, all right, I could tighten up pretty quick. I just haven't hit the start button yet.
And you still to this day would be my favorite candidate for lipo-sculpting to the abs.
Oh, I get it, yeah.
Because you don't have fat anywhere else.
No, I don't, yeah.
You are a liposuction dream.
Yeah.
Because you just have that one little area where genetically, I know, I have the same thing, genetics, skinny arms, skinny legs, and then it just like a belly area. That's why I got mine lipoed.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little flub, baby. I like y'all natural.
Okay.
Flub or flab?
Flab or flub. There ain't nothing wrong with it.
You're a little flub.
I'm flab. No, I have flab right now. I
Was
get
it
it.
a flab flub?
It was a flab flub.
I've got a flab flub. No, I've got flab right now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
When I lost all the weight before, like you're talking about, it was all calorie counting. I didn't exercise that much. I was exercising, but not like to the point where I was getting 500 calories burned.
Exercise will tone and it will burn some calories. But yeah, it is all about what you're putting in. You know, my daughter's really working right now and she's running a lot and all that stuff. And then she came back from a run and drank a regular Coke. And I was like, yeah,
Pumpkin.
I said, yeah. I was like, you just really went out and worked real hard.
Daddy
And
loves you, baby girl.
I said, you more than undid what you just went out and did. And she's like, well, I can't give up my soda. I'm like, all right, well then, you know, it is what it is. I'm like, you know, we all got to decide what you want to do.
Well, when you start running, and if you have to exercise and you burn all those calories, you do start looking at what you're putting in your body. And that's when I would try to get 500 calories to burn. I'd look at soda and go 180 for a can or 200. That's you're done.
What always gets me is when they equate food to how hard you have to work to burn it off. Like if you saw an Oreo and they're like, yeah, that's 30 burpees. And you're just like, gosh, I would hate to do 30 burpees right now. And you
I
think
hate
about
those games.
You think about the pain from those 30 burpees versus the pleasure you get from one Oreo. And to me, it's always easy because I'm like, yeah.
But isn't it nice to surrender and just eat a pizza and just enjoy the fucking cheese?
No, because he sees the consequence of the pizza.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hear the air condition come on, that soda, the smell of the bubbles. I don't know. We're just built differently.
No, I think you are. Because, yeah, look at my daughter, and I can't understand how she would go and punish herself on a run and then realize that she just did everything that she just went out working so hard for. But that's how she's wired.
Yeah.
So you got people that are wired that way, and then you got people like me who are just like, sorry, I can't do it.
And she's young, too.
She is, true.
She's still got a great metabolism. I see her Instagram. The body's popping. She look good. Just wait, though. I mean, if you keep chugging sodas, that catches up with you when you're no longer in your 20s.
Well,
it's just not going to be the same.
The first time I realized 'cause in high school, I could eat what I want. I could drink what I wanted to, and I was fine. And it was my freshman year in college, and I had my shirt off. And I had no idea that I was gaining weight. I didn't understand. And 3 people within 5 minutes go, damn, Penny, you're getting fat as fuck. I was like, shit.
So your friends were subtle.
I would call them friends. They were teammates. I wouldn't call them friends. You don't love all your teammates.
Damn.
Yeah, well, that's when you're like, oh, shit, I got to watch what I'm eating.
Yeah. Well, we got some raise your hand poll questions to get to from the regular show here today. A couple to address. If you've ever threatened somebody with a weapon, I think Virginia was a yes. And the only one, 20% on that. Who is it you threatened him with what, Virginia?
I don't know if I want to say who, but...
Okay.
Well, you threatened me, and you did it. You actually threw a fucking lug nut at me. My first lug nut in your head.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. My favorite was I smacked a beer bottle against a brick wall to create a weapon and then charged a person.
Whoa, okay.
Who was it?
That's impressive.
I shouldn't say
We
who.
know who it is.
Oh, yeah, you definitely know who.
Guy or girl?
Wow.
Guy.
I know who it is.
Wow, that's impressive. I mean, just to look at somebody, they did it, and then they're like, wow.
And I was not kidding.
You don't come back from that.
But I was already drinking, and so, yeah, it was a mess. I didn't stab anybody but myself. I think I ended up cutting myself.
Do you honestly feel like you could? It was just a threat. You really couldn't stab somebody unless they were trying to harm you.
I don't know. In the moment, I was pretty pissed.
Words could make you stab?
Yeah, I was pretty pissed. I probably would have stabbed. Instead, I think I ended up running away from the situation and leaving.
Virginia's definitely most likely on the KVJ show to murder.
I mean, have you ever been?
I look like I would be the person to murder, but I think it'd be her.
Have you ever been that mad where you couldn't control it? You're like, I might fucking stab them.
This was granted. This was a long time ago. I think I'm calmer physically now. And this person had just pushed me to my limit.
Mm-hmm. I usually get that upset at inanimate objects,
yes,
but not typically people. So
Yeah.
I could definitely stab a phone or a computer or something like that. Or
Yes.
our equipment here.
Sometimes, as long as you're not doing it in front of your kids or something, sometimes it's healthy just to hit a pillow. That's why they have stress balls.
They have those rage rooms where people go in and
Yes.
just smash stuff.
For some people, they
Yeah.
have to get that out of their system to
Yeah.
calm down a little. Kind of like a hurricane. Hurricane comes in, knocks some shit around, and then you're like,
Right? Yeah, it is.
don't let your kids see it
Yeah.
because they will remember.
And cried themselves to sleep.
Then we did the flip side on that. Has somebody ever threatened you with a weapon?
Yes.
Okay, and what was it? What was the situation?
Well, I was at a barbecue with my buddy out in the acreage, and it was one of those parties where it was a bunch of redneck people we didn't know. He knew somebody, I knew somebody, but there was a big, just mixed crowd of people who didn't know each other. And one of the guys started getting really, really lippy and saying shit about the KVJ show. This is when I first got on the show. We told the story at Wild, and my buddy was just having none of it because he was drunk. The guy talking shit was drunk. He's like, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna fucking take this chair and I'm gonna hit you in the back with it. Then my buddy started talking shit, and sure enough, the guy came over and threw the chair and used it.
Wow.
During a barbecue out there at the acreage.
Wow, that's the kind of place.
Acreage don't play.
So I don't go out that much. Remember, I used to go out a lot and all that shit would happen.
Too much drama.
Quarantine's great.
Yeah. Virginia, you've been threatened?
Yeah, I went to a rough high school, and I can remember on a couple of different occasions. Do you remember those brass knuckles that people used to have?
Yes.
Yeah, people would bring those to school, and definitely.
Really?
They
Wow.
still use those.
They do?
Yeah, that's not just a 1980s thing.
I don't know. I haven't been in a brass knuckle fight in a long time.
Gosh.
I haven't seen
quite a
brass
weapon.
knuckles.
Well, I just feel like that would kill somebody. If you punch somebody as hard as you could with
Couldn't
brass
imagine
knuckles,
that. Yeah.
who comes back from that?
I mean, a fist is bad enough.
You better hope you duck.
Could you imagine getting hit in the head with brass knuckles?
No.
That would, it would break your face.
Like somebody really jacked up?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
break your face.
You're fucking crazy.
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't have the brass knuckles.
I still, though, that wine story, staying with me.
It was a beer bottle.
The beer bottle.
Yeah, I just see what you.
I know. I can see
Who wants
the,
to die?
I can see the whole thing
Yeah.
happening.
Gosh, I wish I had video of that. That'd be amazing.
I do
There
it.
was witnesses.
Wow.
Really?
I bet
I
they're
don't
like,
know any of
what
them.
the hell is
This
going
is out
on?
in public?
This was in New Orleans, in the French Quarter.
You lead the league in public meltdowns. I'm second, but you are number one. Kevin, you keep it together.
Unless I'm dealing with this equipment. Then,
Out in public, though,
Yeah.
That's KVJ related.
Okay,
Out in your
yeah.
personal time, I don't see you losing your shit.
I try to be low key. Try to be.
Do you have a moment like that?
I'm sure I do. Like off the top of my head, I can't think of
It
something like that where I attack somebody.
wasn't that bad. You can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not always. I'm good a lot of the time, but not all the time.
You're pretty mellow.
You are.
You're not fiery. I think like your wife is fiery.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fiery.
Yeah.
Jay Bird can be fiery.
For sure.
You're not a fighter, but you're passionate.
Yeah, if I'm drinking and I feel like you're crossing me, I turn into Doc Holliday. Oh, we crossed, you son of a bitch.
Nah.
Tough guy. Beer muscles, they call it.
Yeah, for a peaceful dude, I think it's at least 2 times I've been threatened with a gun. And then one time I thought it was an innocent threat, but the time Virginia did that hit on me with our producer, that was kind of felt like
I kind of don't know how you did a show that day.
I was a little rattled. Yeah, this is pre-show. Yeah, I walk outside. Somebody lured me out there to, hey, you go out for smoke breaks. I go out and chat with him as I was getting ready for the show, and dude jumps out of the bushes like, "You're gonna die, motherfucker!" and puts a gun in my face. I'm like, "Ah!" like that. And I kinda
Masked, right?
Yeah, masked. Yeah, I had a mask on and a gun and put it in my face. And we were in a bad part of town. In fact,
Bad.
they had to put bars up around the parking lot because somebody had been shot at in the parking lot. So I'm like, "Oh, this is it. I'm dead."
Yeah,
And,
we had a legit shootout in our parking lot.
Yeah.
Was it during a show, actually?
It was on a Saturday morning. Somebody pulled in, a car had followed them in and shot 2 shots into their car. And after that, we had a gate up around the
Which we
station after that.
always made fun of because those spaces were so big you could still shoot through the building.
Yeah, through
bullets
the
weren't
bars.
gonna block no bullets.
Yeah. So that was one, and then I had a couple other guns pulled on me. But I'm still here.
I had one cop pull a gun on me.
You did?
I got
Okay.
pulled over on PJ Boulevard, and I was driving my dad's Caprice at the time, and it's a bigger car that I was used to, and I was swerving. And I wasn't drinking or nothing bad. I was just a shitty driver, so I pull over, and my wallet was underneath the seat. So dumb fuck bird going under there. I'm like, oh, I'm getting my wallet. It looks like I'm just doing something.
Looking for a gun.
He comes up and pulls. He goes, "Get your hands up! Get your hands up!" I go, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Because don't you ever reach for something like that when an officer pulls you over. He walks away. I think he calmed himself because it was a different guy. It's the same guy, but a different attitude. He goes, "Okay, sir, I'm going to give you a warning. Be safe out there." And he just let me go.
Because you shook him.
I shook him,
and he had to go calm down.
I think you're right.
That's tough.
That's what they say. If you get pulled over, I do this now. I've only been pulled over once since we learned this. But now, and it happened on my way to work, so it was pitch black dark still. If you get pulled over, especially in the dark, put on your lights in your car, roll down all your windows, and put your hands on the steering wheel.
Right.
Because you don't want to scare them and make them think that you're looking for a gun under your seat. Because some crazy people would do that and shoot at officers, but you don't want any kind of confusion. So if you turn on your dome light, put all your windows down, and put your hands on the wheel, there'll be no confusion.
Yep.
I did it, and the time that I did it, the officer was so appreciative. He's like, "Thank you,"
Yeah, I mean, if you ever see me look for something, it looks like a bear
It
looking
does.
for a steak. So
It's horrifying.
He's probably seeing this silhouette. He's going, "Oh, this guy's definitely on meth. Oh my gosh, look
He's
at
on
this."
meth. He's looking for it.
It's about to go down.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's about to go down. Have you ever lied to a police officer is one of the questions. I know I'd raise my hand on that.
Yeah.
I remember my time specifically was I was trying to shirk a breathalyzer test, and the officer said, "Do you have anything in your mouth?" And I was trying to buy a little bit of time so my blood alcohol level would go down when I was in high school. And I was like, "No, I'm good." And then he went to put the thing. I'm like, "Oh, you know what? I got a piece of gum over here." And he's like,
Oh, what a young prick.
and he had to
must
wait
have
an hour.
thought.
And I beat the breathalyzer by 1/100th of a point.
Wow.
And that was the cop that was always trying to bust me, and he knew he had me, and he wound up not having me.
Oh, it's like a sitcom.
Donnie Shaw was his name. He used to drive by my house, and he'd drive real slow, and he would stop, and he would just kind of get out, and he would just look at me.
Is that during the mullet years?
Yeah, oh yeah. We had this back and forth. I would always, because I'd be out, causing havoc, and he was bound determined he wanted to make an example of me, and he could never catch me. And so,
You small town hooligan.
he was a big fat cop. And so I remember one time he was chasing me and ran after him like, "You can't catch me, you fat fuck." And
Oh, Kevin.
Yeah.
No
you-
wonder he had it out for
oh,
you.
he did.
You
He
were
did.
wrong, and you were dicky, and
Oh,
then you were
dicky.
flaunting
And
your
I was-
shit.
I was
And then you
running-
were
I think
fleet-footed.
I was running backwards. Oh, you can't catch me.
You can't catch me, Porky.
So that was the time I lied to a cop. Anybody else?
I know I did. I mean, back in the day when I was busted for underage drinking, me and my she ended up being my college roommate, but this was when we were like 15 or 16. We were walking down the street like dummies, holding Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill
Oh,
bottles.
geez, yeah.
Each of us had a Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill bottle, and we just finished them, and we, like idiots, chucked them in the bushes, and the cop watched us do everything and came over, and he's like, "Do your parents know what you're doing?" And I was like, "Yeah, my parents are fine."
Yeah, my
with
parents
it."
are fine with me drinking and throwing the bottles into bushes.
And thank God the cop took us to her house.
Okay.
Her parents' house, because they were cooler about it. My parents would have
right.
not been
Had
as
a
cool.
meltdown.
Yeah.
Strawberry Hill will fuck you up.
Yeah, well.
That did you ever have any of that? That stuff, it was cheap. You would get 2.5 bottles of it. You're like, oh fuck. You
Yeah.
really.
Occasionally, yeah. Yeah, that and Mad Dog, and we had all kinds of cheap alcohol. We mainly did the beer. We did Milwaukee's Best. I remember it was big. Keystone Light.
We did that Mickey's Malt. Remember that?
Ooh, yeah,
Oh, that
Genesee Cream Ale.
was rough.
Tough stuff. Okay, let me see if you've ever given or received sexual favors while driving. Everybody said that, and yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's probably happened multiple times.
Just this week.
Yeah, with the enthusiasm, everybody raised their hand. I'm like, all right, we would have, and then, yeah. And raise your hand if you'd had sex more than twice this week with yourself. Jaybird, the only one who raised his hand, but
we don't need details. I think you guys get the game.
Well, I told you my access is way down because of the virtual schooling. Everybody's home now and nobody leaves.
And you've got more people there, than normal at all given times.
Well, and you just are like, and they're always, you never know. Like when somebody's going to, nobody respects anyone's space in that house.
And they come in the room like Kramer.
Yes, but just flinging the door open, and you just never know. Like, if you're going to whack your pud, you'd have to go hide in a dark corner, like in the middle of the night,
and get those sweat bubbles on your lip.
Like a gross gremlin.
Yeah, and you never know. It could be 3 a.m, and the Mexican queen might just walk in and be like, going, "What are you doing?"
How embarrassed and bummed out would you be if the queen caught you?
Yeah, and I'm just like shriveled up in a corner, tugging it. It's like,
to me, that's a low point.
You might have to get in your car to go do it, but then don't get busted.
Oh yeah, it's just So it's
to me, you're going to your car now. It's a whole thing. Your neighbors.
Jaybird said you can go to his house and do it. He does.
I just knock on the door, go to the bathroom.
I think you know why I'm here.
I punch one out and then just leave.
You know what? I'll give you my old dad's bathroom. No one's really using it, so.
Chewy would be like, does everybody around here just jerk off?
I don't jerk off in front of Chewy. Please, don't sexualize my dog.
Oh, man.
I'm not saying he joins in, but if he could see, it'd be a different story.
You think I'm jerking off in front of my dog? No. I'm not an animal. My gosh.
Oh, man. Good times. Good times. Yeah, so needless to say, I think we're all ready to get this thing over with.
Yes, we are.
Some more than others.
I would love to get this thing over with.
Yeah. Somebody had asked, can you ask Virginia if she's watched the Leslie Jordan videos on Instagram?
I have.
Mm-hmm.
They're adorable. I think Leslie Jordan is so cute.
Yeah, I gained like over 1 million followers, something like that, since the whole quarantining has been going on.
Yeah, I didn't really know that he was in the social media game until all this quarantining, and somebody shared it, and I saw it that way, and I was like, oh my gosh, his accent. He could just...
He's funny, yeah, he's amusing.
Anything he says is funny because of his accent, but then he says cute, funny things, so you're just like, ah.
Yeah, and he's always talking about mama or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very down home.
Oh, yeah, they are. Suzanne sent an email, said, I got a question because I don't know if I'm overreacting or if I'm reacting just enough. My husband and I are both considered essential employees and need to go into our offices to work. We have an 8-year-old who needs to do virtual school. My mom has been watching our daughter while we work, but last week my mom went to 6 different stores for what she deems as essential items. The items include Easter candy, bananas every 3 days, and 2-for-1 vitamins. My husband and I are uncomfortable with this many trips to the different stores. I told her yesterday if she can't only go to 1 store a week, then I will stay home from work, and we will see her when this is over. She was very upset with me and started crying, and she stormed off. She said that I'm making this a bigger deal and that all her trips are essential. Am I overreacting?
6 trips in a week to different stores is ridiculous. You do everything you can in 1 trip.
Well, and it seems like maybe what the conversation should be is sitting down with her and letting her know that a lot of these things can be done. I still get my vitamins, but I have all my vitamins now sent to me. So
right.
I get those in the mail.
You really don't have to leave at all if you're pre-planning.
Yeah. That is what is quickly changing our society, is that you're going to be able to go through life and get everything you need and not have contact with any human.
I can't imagine the need to go to 6 different stores in a week. That just... You're not doing it right.
Well, some people would do it, just for fun or as a sport. I know my mother-in-law, to her, she loves just going to Target or Walmart. That's just, fun.
But now's not the time.
I know. Now it's just, unfortunately, we just all got to find something else that's fun.
Go online, order your stuff as much as you possibly can online, and then look at what you aren't able to get. Is that really necessary?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
6 stores in a week, I'd be pissed too.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
Mama needs to hear a little tough love because, I mean, if she's advanced age, she's even more in danger than you and your husband.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. That's kind of the thought. That's probably the conversation I'd have. It could be constructive.
Yeah, you don't want to make her cry again. Please try to do a different approach because that just feels a little too menacing. Don't make her cry, but really try to get her to see what you're saying.
But sometimes even when you're trying to not make people cry and you're just trying to be honest and try to do it in a calm way, in a calm voice, people just don't like to be told that they're wrong or that that you think that they're wrong. They just get offended that you're and it's hard. Some people really don't know how to take any kind of criticism.
Well, you got to come from the place of, look, I love you. I don't want you to get sick. I don't want any of us to get sick. And the choices you're making, 6 stores in a week, is frivolous.
Right. But you're right. You know, you still may have some bruised feelings, but, you know.
Which is always fun.
It is not fun. Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes you got to do it. Good news if you are a gamer. I saw that Sony is giving people 2 free PlayStation 4 games as a thank you for social distancing and staying home.
Yeah.
Good promotion.
Denny's was telling me about that.
Yeah.
That PlayStation 4, they really give out, they have a thing where you can sign up for a year, and they really, it's a lot of major discounts on games. You can save a lot of money. Denny's had me signed up for it, and I saved, they had games that were $170 on sale for like $10. Mm-hmm. They have great deals with it.
Yeah, they're giving users both Journey and Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. That's going to be for free on PS4. What you do is you turn on your PS4, navigate over to the PlayStation Store, tap the search bar. If you don't spot the promo image right there on the homepage, that is, just add 1 or both games to your library and download them when you're ready to play. So it's kind of nice and cool of them to do.
It's cool, too. You can play video games. If me and you wanted to play a game, Virginia, you could stay in Tequesta, I could stay here in West Palm, and we can play each other. That's a cool concept.
That is cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Also, Apple is releasing a new iPhone that will be much cheaper than the models that rolled out last fall before the coronavirus pandemic. They're realizing the money's getting tight, so now their second-generation iPhone SE announced Wednesday will sell for as little as $400. That's a 40% markdown from the most affordable iPhone 11 that they unveiled last year.
I don't trust Apple. But I need Apple, and they know it.
They do.
They know.
Somebody's going through it.
Oh, I can't. No, I fucking love/hate Apple.
You got your computer back.
I do. It's made a world of difference, not only for work, for the show, just my attitude. Working on that PC was god-awful. I mean, it was fucking terrible. But they're so expensive, and they change out their cords. You were bitching about their headphones.
Yeah, I'm having, I use the earbuds, and I'm having an issue with, because my laptop, you need the little jack, the little penis to stick in there, and then my phone is not. You need to have the other adapter. And
do you have I think I have adapters. Do you need one?
I could use one.
I bought one from Apple because whenever we would do like the festivals and stuff and I wanted to be like the DJ, I need this adapter to plug in.
And you'll go to like a Walmart to try to get one of those, and they never have them. They never have that.
Yeah, that one works for the phone. What I need is the reverse, and I don't know if they make the reverse. I need the one that you could plug the one that you're showing off, and it comes out
with the hole.
Or it comes out with the skinny penis.
I don't know if I have that.
And I don't know if they even make that.
I might have.
To be honest with you.
Well, you have to look for it now, Virginia.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like
we can do this later
you.
when we have free time. We're not entertaining.
I mean, that's a big ass purse.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of shit I'm hearing in there.
If I start thinking about something, I have to do it.
You got to do it right now.
I have to complete the circle. I have to find that.
Kind of like filling out a census.
Yeah. I'm really crazy these days. If I start something, I got to finish it.
We were in the middle of a segment, and she was doing the census.
Waiting for her to finish her census.
But Virginia, we're on live right now.
But they need to know. They're trying to count us.
We'll all just wait.
I accidentally threw mine away.
You threw away your census?
And yet I'm still here, not behind bars, Kev.
Damn.
Gotcha, yeah.
I think it's important for us all to be counted.
I didn't do it on purpose, so
You didn't count.
I was an accidental dick.
You don't count.
I don't count.
You don't
yeah.
count.
Damn. Kevin burned your ass.
No, just how they look
Got
at
burned.
you. Yeah.
Got burned.
Ouch. Hot. Yeah, the SC has a 4.7-inch display. It comes in 3 colors, black, white, and red. It's going to be available for pre-sale starting Friday, and it arrives April 24th if you want
Is
that.
it a jankier version, or is it just as fly?
They
as-
tried to sell it as it's got the fastest little chip ever that they've had in the phone, and I think it's only got 1 camera or the 1 lens, whatever it
Instead
might
of
be,
three.
instead of 3. So, those are some of the differences. They're trying to make it sound great.
I do like a lower price point. That is smart.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's janky,
Yeah. Yeah, so they're rolling that out. Also, I was talking about how you can basically do touch-free or human-free shopping. There's a couple places doing it. Publix rolled out a tap-to-pay register at more than 1,200 locations across the Southeast. I guess I don't even know what that means.
I think you just hold your card up to it. It just
Okay.
or your phone. I think your phone can do that too now.
Okay. Walmart said it's going to provide no-contact pickup, delivery, and in-store checkout. Burger King has started airing ads about making its drive-thrus contactless for both payments and pickups. So, yeah, there's a lot of people that are adjusting. So for that email where, mom's going out for 6 non-essential trips, there are alternatives. And it's probably just a matter, honestly, you'll probably have somebody older in your family that you'll need to train. You'll need to find out all these new ways of doing it. It's harder for them to adapt to changes.
Absolutely.
Find out what it is, take them and walk them through it and say, hey, here's what you can do so you're not, endangering the entire family or yourself.
That's a great tip because, yeah, it is harder. That saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. It's
Right.
true. It's
It's
harder
tough, yeah.
for the older generation to adapt to online purchasing and delivery.
Well, you're
and-
trying to explain it like, I'm not even getting anything you're saying. It's like you're speaking a foreign language because the last 3 things you said, I don't even understand.
Well, then finally, fuck it. No, we're calling. We're not ordering online. I've seen that happen with older people in my family where they're not gonna try to learn because they don't want to learn.
Yeah,
they're
that's just it.
I'm in my 60s.
I know what I need to know.
Screw y'all.
Yeah.
I can't see the little letters on the screen anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you are going out for some fast food action today, Taco Bell's new Flamin' Hot Doritos Locos Taco just launched nationwide today. So, yeah.
Let's burn your bunghole later. Sounds like it's a fire fest.
Yeah. It needs some wet wipes to go along with that.
Yeah. Don't flush them, though.
I know.
Don't
I saw
flush them.
that.
You got to put
Yeah.
a dookie wet wipe in your trash.
People still haven't gotten that message. You saw that Facebook post
I
from the Palm Beach County Water
did.
Utility Department?
I saw
It's
that.
false advertising because they say flushable wipes.
And that's not true. Even if they
Yeah.
say flushable, you shouldn't be flushing them.
Yeah, they say for the first time ever on Tuesday, all 4 pumps at the department's wastewater pumping facility in Boca got clogged with wipes.
Damn.
Yeah, they say you got to throw them in the trash.
It's not cute. I know. You don't want to put a duty rag on the top of your trash. But, then you go take out your trash.
Bury it.
It's just troubling times we're living in.
You don't want to look at poo. We get it.
Well, you could take your duty wipe and you could wrap it in clean TP, and then it just looks like
I still know it's there.
it's a disguise, though.
It's like putting a mask on it.
It's like
Lipstick on a pig.
it's like I put a coat on my shit paper.
I got to take out the trash.
We see you.
Okay, I was trying to figure it all out, man. Every day is a new education, isn't
It is.
All right, William, another great drive-through idea. Bud's Chicken and Seafood. They got some good stuff for you to go
Yes.
check out with 6 locations in Palm Beach County.
Oh, I could go for a Bud's fried shrimp right
Well,
now.
Mama, let's go get it.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Go do it, y'all. And then make sure you come back here tomorrow for the Friday KVJ show. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.